if that's true or not. But we can figure that out together. And maybe get us a free... Bro, it's like...
Response.
Yeah, I'm Astro Manny, guys. What up, guys? Astro Manny here, back at it again with another video, and today we are in Stanton. There's the beautiful Selin, and there's Crusader over there. Look at that. In Crusader, long time no see, Stanton. And yes, we are in live, and we're flying the beautiful Spirit. Isn't it gorgeous? I do love my C1. They are my favorite visually looking ships in the game. So what are we doing today? We're taking down comm arrays and we're clearing crime stats. I'm due for an update on this type of video. There's nothing really new to explain, but it's good to revisit it and showcase it and show the little small things that have been tweaked. So here we are. If you like that sort of thing, you know what to do. Smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. You could also hit that notification bell so you know when we go live or when other videos drop. You could come by Twitch, stop by Twitch and say hi on Twitch. Say hello from YouTube if you stop by Twitch. You could also hit that join button as well on the YouTube side and become a member for double giveaway chances and all those wonderful things like supporting me and the Astro Mercenaries. So thank you for that. So what are we doing, guys? We are taking down our crime stat. So what do you need to do that first? Well, first, ladies and gentlemen, you need a crime stat, right? Why you do this to me in the middle of my video, YouTube? Anyways, what do we do to get a crime stat, or to take a crime stat down? Well, you need a crime stat, right? All right, I've committed a crime. Oh no! Where's my crime stat button? Did he give it to me?
I did.
Hasn't popped up on my thing yet, but it's also, it says 0. What? Where's my crime stat?
Shoot me again.
Must I shoot you again?
Wait, I can hear myself before you. Just shoot me again. No, it doesn't give me any prompt.
Alright. We'll work on that. We don't need a crime stat to showcase how to clear the crime stat. The kid's got a crime stat and he's going to do it for us. So it's fine. Anyways. Yeah, I don't have an eye. Oh, look, the crime array is down. Did someone just do that? It was green when we got here. They're ruining my video. Alright guys, that's the comm array over there, and you need to turn that off. Usually when there is a when the comm array is up, you'll have a light or an eyeball on the top left of your screen up by the map where my mouse is pointing. So if that is there, you are in a comm array area, and when you do something bad, you get a crime stat, right? If the eyeball is not there, like it currently is not, then that means there is no comm array there and you're free to do criminal stuff to your heart desires, okay? That over there is the comm array. If it is active, it would be green, the blinking lights, but as you can see, it is off and they're blinking red, so they are definitely ruining my video. But I'm gonna prove, or I'm gonna showcase the comm array gameplay anyways. So what do you do to turn the comm array off? Well, you can do it one of two ways. You can do it dangerously or you can do it safely. Dangerously is you fly in like a madman and you park your ship in a place that you cannot get shot by all the turrets, but it is really hard to do that in the current patch. You see that player right there? I think he just turned the comm array off. Do you guys see that? Do we spontaneously do something about that, or do we let him be? Because he might be going to SPK.
Could be, yeah.
We're going to meet him at SPK. I'm not going to be able to showcase. I'll come back to this. We'll showcase the comm array stuff at the end of the video, or maybe I'll just edit it into the front. But we got, when I mentioned I'd come back and do the comm array for you guys, we'll do a double whammy for you guys, and we'll do the comm array turning back on and turning it off, right? So right now the comm array on my screen is red, as you can see over there. It is red and it's off. So what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go turn we're gonna go fly there on our pulses, and we're gonna turn the comm array on, and then we'll go ahead and turn it off for you as well, so you can see both ways of the doing and all that wonderful stuff. This will probably be part of the SPK how to turn your crime stat off video, but I also might make this a standalone video as well. So if it is, you know what to do: like, comment, subscribe, and all those wonderful things. Thank you guys for your love and support. Hit that notification bell and that join button down below, and come say hi on Twitch or YouTube when we're live streaming Monday through Friday. That's my co-pilot Pico. He has his own special backpack, and putting him in the chair is probably going to glitch him through the ground, but we're going to risk it today and go deal with this comm array. And there's all kinds of drugs on board and all that kind of stuff. You know, don't worry about all that stuff. You know, if you want to see how we got all those drugs and stuff, continue watching the video all the way to the end, and maybe stop by the live stream, because you know, things happen in special places and secret places. We're gonna hop here on the pulse. This is the safe way to do the comm array. Remember, I kind of mentioned that there is a dangerous way to do comm arrays, and then there's a safe way to do comm arrays. And really, to be honest, doing comm arrays the dangerous way is really, really, really dangerous nowadays, and I don't recommend it. I recommend doing it the safe way by driving a bike all the way over there. So get your boosters strapped in and fly 20 kilometers in a bike. So all I did was quantum here, right? And park 20k away. That's what we did. We quantumed here and parked 20k away. That's what we're doing. Now we're flying towards the comm array on our bike. It's a little annoying to fly to a comm array on your bike because it doesn't go that fast, but it's really not that big of a deal. Throw it in decoupled or in cruise control, whichever one you prefer, and just cruise, and periodically hit the boost every once in a while to increase your speed. Or just cruise the whole way and chill and talk to the live stream chat, or come say hi to Astro Manny when he's live streaming while you're chilling on a bike to the comm array. These are genius ideas, I know, right? Anyways, we're almost to the comm array now. It's as simple as this. You get on a bike, you fly there, you turn it on, you turn it off. The prep of this is worth the safety, right? Doing this safely instead of doing it risky and dangerous ways. It's definitely beneficial to do this. Doing it solo can still be stressful, right? Because you might get blindsided by another player, or something might go wrong. So always having friends does help. And if you're in a pulse, you can just take your pulse with you to the inside. The X1 might be a little bit hard to get in through the hole, but the pulse is small. This is one of the reasons why I hate the pulse, because it can do these magical things that other things cannot. You cannot get through there on a Dragonfly. You cannot get on there through a quad bike. The X1 might be able to fit, but the pulse definitely does, right?
No problem here.
Am I looking at the wrong side?
Yes.
Is it down below or down up top? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So you find the console, and as you can see, the X1 fits in just fine. But I mean, it's definitely harder to get the X1 in than the Pulse. Not to say that, you know, like I said, it's not impossible. It's just definitely harder. So the comm array is currently off, as you can see by the red lights and by the screen saying current status is offline. You hit the reconnect button, and that's it. That's all you have to do to turn it on. The progress bar goes up, and you actually don't even have to press any buttons from this point on, it's going to finish when the bar goes up, whether you're here or not. So if you're here to reconnect the comm array, you're done. You can leave now. There's a chance that somebody could come and stop the comm array by hitting the button right there and it stops it. But the odds of that happening are very low, especially with there being no comm array missions happening at the moment, because no one knows that this is happening. Like, no one knows that the comm array is being repaired right now. If a criminal was coming to take their comms, or to clear their crime stat, they would come to sell in, realize the comm array is already down, and then ignore the comm array and go straight to SPK. Right? So your job's done if you're here to just turn the comm array on. That's it. But we will sit here and mess around. Thank you for the donation, the kid. Much appreciated, my dude. Thank you so much. Thanks for the SPK adventure. Gotta go do some IRL stuff. See you in a few hours. Hell yeah, bro. See you later tonight. We're gonna hang around for a bit because we're gonna show you how to turn the comm arrays off. I mean, the process of getting here is the same, right? You would fly your ship over here, park 20k away, and then bring a Pulse or a bike, Dragonfly, quad bike, X1, whatever your heart desires, and then you come in here and you would do the same thing, but you are required to have a Tiger Claw to turn it off. You do not need a Tiger Claw to turn it on, but you need a Tiger Claw to turn it off. Okay? Where do you get Tiger Claws? You can buy them at Microtech, you can buy them at Area 18, you can buy them at Grimhex, you can find them in boxes at Bunkers, you can find them in boxes at SPK. Am I missing anything? I mean, you can get it from missions sometimes, like the mission, well, that mission's not in the game anymore, but you used to be able to do a comm array mission that asks you to turn the comm array off, and then it would say, there's a Tiger Claw right here in this specific location, and then you would go there and pick it up. But that's not currently in the game in 4.0. Someone in chat is saying they are in a gun shop and stations or certain shoppers. I believe I named the 3 places you can buy them, and that is Grimhex, Microtech, and Area 18. I don't think you can buy them at any other stations. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just those 3 places, unless they added it new in 4.0, which I just am unclear and haven't tested. But as far as I know, it's just those 3 locations. As you can see, our progress bar is almost done. You ask yourself, Manny, why didn't you just cut this out? Because this is an Astro Manny video and I'm talking to you guys, bro. It's about us. It's about the conversations. Right?
You can buy them in Pyro.
You can what?
Pyro. You can buy them in Pyro.
You can buy them in Pyro? You can buy Tiger Claws in Pyro?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's different, right? Buying them in Pyro is different than buying them in Santa. Yeah. So again, that's a new addition. Crimson, can you add me? No, you can add Calaris.
Don't forget, you can also just find them in the wild in the clear bunker missions.
That's what. Yeah, I said that. Yeah. Yo, you got a fucking dragonfly in here, Queso? All right, bro. Go get the quad bike, man. Bring a quad bike in here. You won't. Yeah, the quad bike can fit in. So the dragonfly can fit in. It was probably a little tight, huh?
I definitely bumped my head a few times. It doesn't like also the curvature of the wall.
Yes, it can be really wonky. So as you can see, the bar is almost filled. And like I said, when it fills up, when you're reconnecting it, it just finishes.
Guys, somebody just stole our C1, I think.
No, I'm here with it.
Boosted Marco? There's somebody in a C1 with the name Boosted Marco out there.
Yeah, stop him.
Did you lift it open?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah.
It doesn't matter if we left it open or not. They can just shoot it open. Anyways, while you guys deal with that, I'm going to talk about this. So the comm arrays are now on. How do you take the comm array off? You put the tiger claw in the slot, and you play the mini game. It's as easy as that. It's not a big deal if they took the C1, other than losing the Pico, but it's really not that big of a deal. So you insert. Yeah, you insert the tiger claw in the slot. You done it, boom, and then this mini game pops up, and it's just like in SPK, but this is probably coming before the crime stat part, right? Because I'm going to put this before the SPK footage. So this is the first time seeing this, and I'll explain it again. But these boxes are filling up. Every time it fills up a box, it has a chance of failing. And so the screen will turn red, and you'll have to hit this continue button that pops up. But it's a chance of it failing. It's not going to always fail. So if you're turning the comm array off, you have to be here just in case this fails. Plus, you have to press another button once it's all done in the end. But as you can see here, progress is halted. So in the next 90 seconds, I have to hit this continue button or it's going to fail. So you have to pay attention to the screen while protecting yourself. Obviously, if you have friends, they can protect you as well. But basically, you have to be paying attention to the screen and protecting yourself. So, I would recommend, kind of keeping your head on a swivel, watching the entrances. There's one over there and there's one up there. And then also paying attention to the screen. You see, you can kind of cover the entrances and look at the screen at the same time, and make sure you press that button whenever it goes red. And then once it fills up completely, there's going to be a button that tells you, do you want to disconnect it? And then you have to click that, and then boom, you're done. So now we have to entertain ourselves with more conversation while this bar goes off. So what's the situation on the C1? Did someone fly away with it, or is it still there?
Nope, it's still there.
Still here.
Sounds like you guys are having fun.
Oh, we're always having fun, man. We're always having fun. We're in the middle of recording, so just hang on for just a minute longer. But yeah. So Pico's safe. Are you guys back at the C1? Or are you on the way there? Did someone steal my pulse? No, my pulse is still here. Someone did steal my pulse. Left me this ugly red pulse. Lucky. Alright, see, this is red again.
I can't disengage any game. I'm stuck in like 30
Pico is safe. Hostile, nowhere to be seen.
Interesting. You're stuck at 30 speed?
Yeah.
It's because you have your landing gear mode activated, bro.
Can't turn off.
You have to turn that landing mode procedure off. Do you have a key binding for it? If not, you can go set up a key binding for it. I've talked about it. Guys, if the pulse is bugged and the pulse always has its landing gear out, if you don't know how that's fixed, let me give you some extra spicy knowledge. Right here, you go into vehicle or into your key bindings and you go to flight movement, and you scroll all the way down to flight movement. And there's this thing called precision mode, automatic precision mode. Set yourself up a key binding to toggle it or disable it. I prefer just hit the disable button because you don't want that on. There's also, and okay, so let me finish that statement. So anyways, set up a key binding for automatic precision mode to fix that problem. And when you press that button, your pulse will go normal speed again. I got your back. There you go. Now the comm array is about to be finished. We will hit the continue button here as we are getting logged in illegally. And now you have to hit this button, disconnect uplink. Do not hit log out. You want to hit disconnect uplink to turn the comm array off. Hit proceed, and then boom. Now this whole time, it didn't change my top left screen with an eyeball and making an eyeball disappear. It's because the comm array system is kind of borked at the moment. It's not working as intended. So if it is working, that's how you do it. But that's that. I'm gonna give you one little splice of knowledge too, because it should be in the game settings mode to have that auto disabled, the automatic precision mode. I don't know exactly where it is off the top of my head, but it's in here somewhere. I think it says automatic slowdown. So if you don't want that landing gear thing happening, you need to turn this automatic slowdown. But remember, that's the landing gear brake button. So if you're one of those people that do like to pop your landing gear out so it drops you to 30 meters a second, then don't turn that off. But for when you're on a pulse, toggling that off will actually allow you to go fast, because for some reason the pulse's landing gear is stuck on at all times and you can't turn it off. So that's that little bit of knowledge. I'm going to cut out of this video now, and you guys can watch the rest of the SPK stuff and enjoy your time. Or if this makes it into its very own video, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all those wonderful things. I appreciate your guys' love and support. That's how you turn comm arrays on and off. And back to the live stream. Come say hi in the live streams. Till next time. Bigger fish to fry than a comm array. Surprise twist.
He's flying away.
Oh, look, he's in this Connie right here.
Yep, flying away.
Do we kill him right now? Or do we wait till we get to the comm or to SPK? Is anybody here with me? Queso? Wait till he gets onto the Connie, and then we can just blast him. Is that the plan, guys? Kill it? Cold Rain says kill it.
He's aboard.
Yep, come raise off.
Wait.
He's on the ramp.
Okay. Ready?
Ready?
Fire.
Target friendly. Target friendly.
Yeah.
That's so mean. I mean, he saved you the money and everything. For
He
having
did.
to
He
use
saved me
the
the time. Yes, he did. Well. Target friendly? He's a criminal. All right. So now that the comm array is off, now we go to SPK. So I'm going to quantum to OM1 and then quantum to SPK.
I don't need a ship bike for that, do I?
Yeah, you need a bike for it.
Travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
All right, so I'm going to quantum to OM1 and find SPK, which is not that one. Oh, SPK can't be seen from OM1, can it? Can't it? Or am I crazy? Yeah, it can. Right there. SPK. All right, so now that that part of the video is over, you quantum into SPK, and there it is over there. And the two things apply once again. You can do this one of two ways. You can fly in like a madman and park underneath the pad and do a super awesome piloting crazy experience and probably blow up trying. Or you can do it safely, right? So we're going to showcase you the safe way, and I'll show you where to park when we get there if you're going to do it the madman way. I've done it the crazy way plenty of times. You could always check out my videos from before on SPK stuff, but I'm showcasing a lot of new guys how to do SPK and clear crime stats right now. So we're going to do it the safe way today. Actually, me and Blocky are not going to do it the safe way. You haven't left the ship, have you, Blocky?
No. I'm in the bike.
Okay. Get off the bike. Because we want to gather the drugs. So me and Blocky are going to go in the dangerous way. Everyone else could take their bike. And so the goal is you take your bike. And right here, right, we're off. You take your bike and you fly in. Right? From the bike. You do your thing. You clear your crime stat. Bing, bada, boom. You're done. You take your bike, you fly back to your ship, and you leave. I just cracked the code for you guys. That's how you do SPK, right? Well, we're going to bring our ship in for fun. So let's do it. The rest of you guys can start flying your bike. I think Queso's already on his way. And me and Blocky are going to risk our lives. Here we go. Ready? All right. So you want to start in nav mode when you do this, guys, because you want to fly in really, really fast in the beginning. Because you want to get past the turrets. If you don't come in fast, or you want to get past the missile turrets, because if you don't come in fast, you'll be shot by missiles. So you need to go in fast in nav mode, and then swap to SEM mode, and we're going to die because we're in a C1, and I suck. And you're going to just park underneath the pad here. Hit the brakes. Perfect. And just like that. Just like that. You park right here. Just like that. That's it. Was that... Did I make it look too easy? I apologize. It's a bit... It is that easy, but it takes practice. Okay, the reason why you have to park underneath the pad, because if you don't do that, the turrets will light you up in all kinds of directions. So you have to park underneath the pad. Just like that. But now, you go to SPK, and you have a field day. We'll start clearing things for everyone.
Oops.
Oh, Queso came, the madman.
So quick.
Oh no, he got here in a bike that quick. Wow, look at you. If you bring the bike, you can just land right on the pad, right? You know, you don't have to worry about the turrets shooting you, because the turrets don't shoot the bikes. That's the bonus of bringing the bike, right? Oh my god. They just like magically appeared. We're going to be here for a hot minute, so we'll let everyone catch up by being inside and doing things. They won't miss out. They'll all be a part of it. But you go in, and there's all kinds of enemies. And then there's a boss with my armor, like the one I am wearing right now. The Astro Manny look. And there's security guards everywhere. And eventually the boss spawns, and the boss will drop a keypad to gather drugs, which will showcase that a little bit here today. But the main objective is to clear somebody's crime stat, right? The kid coming in on a bike, I think I saw them coming in, has a crime stat, and we'll showcase how to clear crime stat in just a moment. We'll start clearing out the place. This is the center of SPK. If you've never been here, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is a wonderful place. But right here is the computer where you insert a tiger claw in to hack away your crime stats. I'll show you when the kid gets here how he does it. But there's a lot of enemies, so we're going to go around and clear stuff, like I said. Server doesn't seem very active, like the NPCs, but it is what it is.
I just desynced.
Oh, look, there's the boss.
That's enjoyed.
See, it's the homie right there.
I was at SPK and I get out of my ship and oop, I'm out of space.
And the boss is down. And that's how you get the beautiful SPK armor that the Astro mercenaries love. Okay, so anybody else can grab this if they want it, but I'm gonna first loot him before anyone else does, please. And I'm gonna show you some of the things that he has, one of them being the data pad that we need. So we're gonna take the data pad from him, and he usually has a tiger claw on him as well, so we're gonna take the extra tiger claw for him. The rest of the loot is up to the homies to gather. Whoever's sitting here right next to me can loot him or whatnot and take his gear or however you want to do it. But the big important thing is the data pad and the free Tiger Claw. Also, SPK has lots of awesome loot in it as well. You can find lots of railguns and high-powered weapons in loot boxes around various areas around the station. There's 3 floors, so if you're looking for loot, do check all 3 floors. Sometimes the loot doesn't spawn very well, like it seems like maybe there's not very much loot. In this case, this server just seems kind of lackluster when it comes to the loot, it seems. I'm not seeing very much loot. Look, somebody else was doing the drugs. There's drugs right here. Interesting stuff. Even more drugs. Yep. So there's, like I said, 3 floors.
The game's still in my check.
The kid, please don't start your hack until...
I'm not.
Okay. But you are here now, so we can showcase that. So we're going to go down and showcase how to clear your crime stat right now. It doesn't seem like any of the loot has spawned, sadly, but the drugs are here. And as soon as Blocky gets the hell out of my way, the kid and I will start hacking his stuff. So do you have a Tiger Claw, or do you need me to drop you one?
I have one.
Okay. So again, to hack it, you have to have a Tiger Claw, right? And you have to log out of whoever's this is. This is oh, it doesn't say the person's name that's on it. But anyways, you log out. He inserts it into the keyhole. Bada bing, bada boom. And then it starts this little progress bar here in just a second. And if you haven't seen this before, it happens in the comm arrays. It happens in a couple other places. Every time that bar goes a square, it has a chance of failing. But not failing, but like it has a chance of going to a red screen that you have to come and press the continue button, just like that. You see that? And then you have 90 seconds to hit the continue button or it fails, right? So you can't, I wouldn't suggest staring at the screen, but you need to make sure that you're paying attention or you might fail your hack, right? So when you have friends, it makes life really easy and all that stuff. But when you're doing it solo, you have to kind of like make sure you're watching the screen, but also taking cover so you're not getting shot by people and all that kind of stuff. So it's a little fun, little mechanic and all that kind of stuff. Again, when I go and show the comm array part, you guys will see the comm array as well. So access granted. And now it's going to show his crimes. It's going to log him into his criminal record system. There you go. And it doesn't say the name of the person on it anymore. That's weird. So, like before, you used to be able to see the person's name. But you click on the charge that you committed, and then you just click any one of these reasons for dismissal, and you just do that, and it's as simple as that. And you do that over and over, and this progress bar goes through just like that. And yeah, you just do that until you clear every single one of your crimes. And that's how you clear your crime stat. Just like that. The reason why we took the comm array down was because every time we kill one of these security guards, if the comm array is up, then you get another crime stat every time you kill a security guard. So taking the comm array down allows us to kill all the security guards with no consequences. Somebody go revive Viper.
I just got CS2.
Well, your crime stat bugged then. I wouldn't suggest you shooting anything else.
Well, they were shooting.
Kid says trespassing now.
That's normal. Don't worry about the trespassing thing. We're trespassing. We're on SPK illegally. All of us. So again, he's clearing all his crimes one by one, clicking it over and over. And it's depending on how much crimes you've done, it can take a certain amount of time, or it can be just one and it's easy peasy. You see, he's just clicking them off, getting rid of them, And once they're all gone, boom, he has 0 crime stat, and you're done. It's that easy, guys. I mean, when you're doing it solo, it's stressful. When you're doing it with friends, it is super, super easy, right?
Yeah, I just got crime stat 3.
So I suggest you not shooting anybody else, and I suggest you come in to clear your crime stat. Only, do you have an eyeball on the top left of your screen? If you have an eyeball on the top left of your screen, do not shoot anybody.
I do now.
Okay.
It just appeared.
So I put a blue key card on the ground next to this terminal if you want to come grab it and clear your crime stat. I'm going to showcase the next part of the video. It's a little bonus extra. You can get drugs from SPK and make a little bit of money. It's not a lot of money anymore because, you know, the economy is completely, absolutely fucking broken. But once upon a time, this used to be a decent way to make some money. So remember that data pad we took from the boss? We're going to go ahead and put that data pad in our hands. And we're going to inspect said data pad. And it's going to have a code on it for us. 9108 is the code, okay? So we're going to take that 9108 and we're going to put it into this panel here. 9108. You're going to click that and hit retrieve evidence. And now drugs are going to start spitting out of the drug machine over in this area. It also...
Tiger clock?
It's on the floor right in front of the computer, like I said.
Oh, yeah.
So the drugs come out of here. As you can see, there's a bunch of drugs in here that somebody already pulled out. And they come out of this little chute. And you can see right here the progress bar and all that. And so 19 boxes of drugs are going to come out. When you put in that code, it also starts the respawn for the new boss. So in order for a second boss to spawn, you have to put that code in. Okay? So now that we've started this process, a second boss will spawn with a second data pad with another way to get even more drugs. So if you were to sit here all day, you could continuously keep running drugs. Not that it's very lucrative, but it is fun. Plus you get more boss armor. One of the coolest things about doing this system right here and having drugs pop out is sometimes you can get special items out of it. There are, I believe, 2 special items that could come out of the boxes. I know one of them is a special Pico plushie that cannot be received from anywhere else in the game other than out of here. Just randomly a Pico plushie will appear instead of a drug box. And that Pico plushie has an inventory in it. Like you can loot the plushie and put your own loot in it. It's like a little small chest box, and you could only get that here from SPK, and it's pretty rare and it's pretty cool. I've had it in the past. It's been a long time since I've had it now, but it is a really cool little thing for collectors to go after. This is also something that can appear. This is the other special thing I was going to talk about. I don't know if it's special or anything, but it's not drugs. It's evidence. So I don't think there's anything to do with the evidence other than maybe there's a mission for it. But that's complete. It's not drugs is the point that I'm making, right? One thing to note, I don't think the boss starts his respawn timer until you cancel the evidence. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see if the boss spawns while we're receiving evidence. It might be once the evidence is canceled, then the next boss spawns. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly if that's true or not, but we can figure that out together and maybe get us a free bro, it's like
Respawn.
yeah, I'm Astro Manny, guys. So anyways, this special Pico that is actually pretty hard to get. Like I said, it has loot in it. Comes with grenade launchers and railgun ammo. That's usually what spawns inside of it.
Got the Pico again.
But you can put your own things in it, right? Like you can store your own stuff in there. And it's your own little chest. So Thank you for making my content perfect, Chris. Thank you, CIG. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, that was totally planned. We staged all of it. It's that easy, guys. Paid actor, exactly. So that's it, guys. Now you take the drugs and you put it in the C1 that we flew in with, right? Because that's how we do. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just put Pico in my backpack, can't I? Oh, he's actually too large for the container. You used to be able to put Pico in your backpack. As you can see, he's not too heavy. It brings it up to 93%, but he's too large for the container. Okay, so I'll just carry him back to the ship.
There's a ship out here that's pinging people.
There's what?
There's a ship out here. It's pinging
It was me.
northern,
Oh no, that's not me.
north.
That they fixed the mission markers. But
Maybe he got the mission to hunt us down.
Maybe.
Oh shit. Here we go.
I don't know.
Oh!
I didn't think radios missions were
Wasn't even at my seat.
I guess those are still a thing, even when I'm doing a video, huh?
Now he's got that chair blown over.
Digital 3 Xyle played Cats Group Grenade for 1,000 channel points.
Well, I mean, a guy can come in a ship all he wants. If he touches foot on ground, there's like 10 of us here, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Like a Jackson Pollock.
I'm just gonna put Pico in the ship here. You guys can keep moving drugs. If you want to move the drugs to the C1, that's perfectly fine. I need to do an outro for my video, sort of.
Okay.
I think that's good enough. Do you guys? I don't think I need to load this thing up with drugs for a video. I think I covered literally everything.
Where is the ship? Loaded.
If you want to see extra stuff, guys, if you want to see the bonus content of looting all the drugs and killing more security guards, maybe fighting off players, and all that stuff that could happen in SPK craziness, make sure you come check the live streams, guys. That's what the notification bell's for. Come say hi on Twitch, all that stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. This is my tutorial on how to clear your crime stat. It couldn't have gone more perfect. This is my tutorial on how to get yourself a very own Pico plushie with the inventory. Hopefully I get around to adding in the comm array stuff in the beginning. Shouldn't be too hard to do that. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video, or I'll see you on the live streams. Come check us out Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now I'm going to head back to the live stream myself. So, yeah. Thank you, Astro Mercenaries, for supporting on this mission.
Slash 2000 down there.